Hi everyone, Conrad Angel Corral here for your CCTV. Just over my shoulder here is the new Agua Caliente Casino, Cathedral City, located in the downtown arts and entertainment district. In just a few moments, we're gonna hop across the street because we're gonna be talking about the various restaurants that are in the casino. Joining me for this discussion will be the executive chef, Julían González Cruz. Let's go in and see what's cooking. It's a rather overcast day here in Cathedral City. However, it's a terrific opportunity for us to sit outside and talk to the executive chef of the Agua Caliente Casino in Cathedral City, Julían González Cruz. Julían, thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you for visiting us.
Of course, it's our pleasure. Now, we all know this is brand new. I believe that the casino opened on November 24th. We are outside, so I don't have to wear my mask, which I have somewhere here outside. But when we go back inside, we will have to wear the mask every time you come to the casino. So I want to just make sure we put that out there. So I also know that you come to us from Rancho Mirage. Is that correct? You were a chef there.
Yes, I was the chef de cuisine at the steakhouse in Rancho Mirage from January, actually, this year, the 22nd.
So let's talk about the various restaurants or culinary spaces here inside the casino. And if you would, let's pretend that we are walking in the casino. I know that to the right, I think I see the what I call the tequila bar, and then to the left we see the cafe. Let's start with the left. What is the cafe's called?
Okay, our main restaurant, or the heart of the casino, I would say, is Café One Eleven. And Café One Eleven encompasses breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now, not your average breakfast, and definitely not your average lunch and dinner. What we aim to, and take that trip that I've done throughout my whole life, experience different kind of meals throughout the different places in Mexico and also here in the US, because we used to travel. I remember my first long drive with my parents and friends of my parents went to Louisiana. All these vivid experiences, like, they're well etched within my personality and the way I grew and the way I see food, and that's part of the trips that I wanted to share here in 111. So on breakfast, I remember a lot of the breakfast that my nanny used to make, which are a lot of the breakfast that we currently serve here in 111.
I saw you making huevos rancheros. That is by far one of my favorites and one of my dad's specialties. So I look forward to coming here and actually trying that because I'm a big huevos rancheros fan.
I'm happy that you enjoy them. And the funny thing is, like, a lot of places here, they tend to give you huevos rancheros with just one color of sauce. We, on the other, the way I used to have it, like, depending on my nanny, if she was in a good mood, she'll make it with red sauce, which wasn't spicy. And if she was mad, she would use the green sauce. And I mean, like, oh, I'm gonna be in for a trip.
So I believe you also make or serve empanadas.
Yes, we do. We have two types of empanadas. The first one is empanadas de camarón, which we make with poblano peppers, and part of the heritage that I put from being from Mexico is actually use herbs that were used before the arrival of the Spaniards. So there's history behind the food, not just we make it because I like it, but make it because there's a background to it. And the other ones that we make are birria empanadas that we sell here in Agave. We'll get to that in a minute. So there are the two different ones.
Well, and that's the beauty of, I think, having these various restaurants here in Cathedral City is you can come to one spot, the casino, and have a variety of different, you're serving everything from soups to salads to pancakes. Let's back up and talk about the what I call the coffee shop.
Well, it's called Agua Caliente, and a difference that I'm trying to set different from our sister properties that also have a Java is our pastry program. I actually brought in two very talented pastry chefs to work with me. Like, one of the pastry chefs that I brought in, I worked with him before, and he's a very talented chef. So the way it works is, like, this is my vision, and he pretty much bakes it into reality. You want to put it on those words.
So there's pastries, and of course there's teas and coffees and such there also.
All at once, and I make the base for the Thai tea, and I make the base for the Vietnamese tea as well, and I make the boba as well. So we're making everything from scratch in-house. So all our pastries, we rotate them on a daily basis. So you can come in and look at our pastry stand, and you'll see one set of pastries. When you come in the next day, they're not the same. You came the day after, guess what? They're not the same. So
early in the morning, you want to stop in, get yourself a coffee, a pastry for the go. This is a good place to start. When you walk in the casino, you cannot miss all the TV screens back there, and that, I guess, is the sports bar. What is that actually called?
Well, it's called the 360 Sports Bar. You can actually see to whatever point you turn around, you'll be able to see any sport or any results of anything that you would fancy. It's right there. So.
And all of those places require, in my world, when you're watching sports, a beverage of some sort and a snack or some kind of easy food. What do you have back in that area?
Well, it's a very diverse. So we do try to keep some of the people's favorite, our guest favorites. So we do have our hot wings. We have 3 different kinds of prime burgers. We have sliders. We have a giant pretzel, which I actually love, with the cheese sauce. I'm not a fan of mustard, but it comes with mustard. If you like it, by all means. But when you're dipping in the cheese sauce, yeah, I do like that.
And there's a bar back there also.
So our bartenders, actually, they're really good mixers and they're extremely talented. So I do invite you. There's always something for someone, believe it or not.
Always something special. And then let's move around to the front of the casino. When you enter, it'll be on the right-hand side. And this actually is part of the space that we're talking about here. And what is the name of this section of the casino?
So this section is called the Agave Caliente.
And let me just say before you get started, the Agave Caliente to me has a very warm lobby experience. So it's a great place. This is my first time here, but I'm going to guess that it's a great place to try some tequila. I would suppose that I think there are 50 different kinds here. But the idea that you can sit in this beautiful little lobby and look out this direction at our beautiful town is amazing. So tell us a little bit about some of the food in this area of the casino.
So the same way like any other outlet, you want something that is unique to each one. So here we have different tacos, but we also have sopes and we have pozole. We have your flight of salsas. So we make 4 different kinds of salsas. It ranges all of them with certain history from my background. So you have a tamulada, which we char every single vegetable that we used to make it. Then we have a taquera, which is the same sauce that you would eat when you're eating tacos in Mexico or any part of Mexico. We have a salsa cruda, which is just the raw vegetables. And then we also have a ranchera, which is the baked version of it. And those you have your chips to try them. But I invite everybody to join us and order tacos and try each taco with a little bit of the salsa to find which taco is the favorite one with your favorite salsa.
So by the miracle of camera work, look what we have in front of us, some delicious food. Chef, why don't you tell us what is this and which of the restaurants is it from?
So here we have the trio ceviche. And the trio ceviche consists of 3 of my favorite seafood, which is shrimp, octopus, and ahi tuna, which is the one in the middle, which is a shrimp ceviche. And then the other 2 are prepared in one of my favorite sauces, which is the Mexican cocktail sauce, which differs a lot from the American version of it. Ours is ketchup based, but rather than using horseradish, we put orange soda in it.
Orange soda?
Orange soda. It makes it extremely different. And then we add a couple of different chiles and some seasoning to it, and it just makes it completely different. And this is one of the things that reflect from my earliest memories of childhood of going fishing with my family. This is one of those food that would be my comfort food, even for cold weather, for refreshing. Also, you can have it with a cold beer or a cold tequila or a cold mezcal.
Yes, please, someone. Actually, let me see. There is a little bit of a chili hotness to it. I love the fact that there is avocado. I love a fresh avocado. Is this cilantro on top of that?
Micro cilantro, that's correct.
And then we obviously have the shrimp on top of that. And what is this little, oops?
That is salsa ranchera.
And so is this where I'm getting my chili from, or am I getting my chili from here?
From everything.
From everything.
Everything has a little bit. So a lot of places, they try to measure the amount of chili, of the heat that we put here, because we try to keep the recipes as they are. There's one thing that I cannot control, and that is Mother Nature.
Let me go ahead and dip into the ahi, because it's in front of me. I should at least try it, right?
You should. And then this dish we serve in Agave Caliente, and we also serve it in Café One Eleven.
There's a beautiful sweetness to it. Orange, that's the orange soda.
Yes.
I love it. And to me, it has, you can see a little sauce inside there, juices inside there. To me, that's really delicious. So I could spend all day, and we don't have all day, so I'm gonna go ahead and move forward. Again, welcome to Cathedral City. It's a pleasure to have you here. I'm sure all of our residents are excited to come down whenever they feel ready to come down. Please come on down and enjoy the casino. Once again, I am Conrad Angel Corral, your host here for for CCTV. I'll see you here at the Agua Caliente Casino in Cathedral City.